Hi, I'm Stephanie from the Kenton County Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make a paper walking dog. This project is best for middle school ages and up, but younger kids will love watching it. Most younger kids will probably not be able to cut and fold as precisely as it needs in order for it to work. However, it's perfect for a parent or older sibling to work together to make it with the younger child. This project has some really great physics learning to it. Here are some examples of our paper walking dog. Here's what we need to get started today. We need a piece of construction paper. We need a pencil. I'm going to use a marker so that you can see my work on my paper. You'll need a ruler that has centimeters. We're going to use the centimeters. You're also going to need some scissors. And we're going to use an inclined surface at the end of the video. And what an inclined surface is basically it's just a ramp where one end is taller than the other end. That's what our dog is going to walk down. So let's get started. With our ruler, we're going to measure a rectangle that is 15 centimeters by 4.5 centimeters. So I'm going to start right here at 0, draw a line out to 15 centimeters. I'm going to turn my ruler and I'm going to measure to 4.5 centimeters, just like that. One more end. Make sure your lines are straight. Out to 15. And then we're going to close our rectangle. This side will be 4.5 centimeters. There's our rectangle. 15 centimeters long by 4.5 centimeters wide. Now we're going to divide our 15 centimeter side into 3 sections, and each of those sections are going to be 5 centimeters long. So using our ruler again, I'm going to mark 5 and 10, because 5 plus 5 equals 10. And then I'm going to draw a line, a straight line, through my rectangle, and one more. Now we have 3 sections of 5 centimeters each. Now on this end of the paper, we're going to divide our 4.5 centimeters, into 1.5 centimeter sections. So I'm going to make a line at 1.5, move my ruler out, make another mark at 1.5. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to do both ends, but I'm going to skip the middle. So I have a line at the top and a line at the bottom. I'm going to do the same thing with our other mark. I'm only going to mark the top rectangle and the bottom rectangle. Just like this. Now I'm going to label all of my sections. So this is going to be one of the dog's legs. This is going to be the dog's head. You don't have to label them if you don't want to. That's a leg. This is my dog's body. Here's another leg. Here's the dog's tail. Even paper dogs need legs, tail, and a head. And here we are. So we have one leg, one head, and one leg on one side. We have the body in the middle. We have a leg, a tail, and a leg on the other side. Now it's time to use our scissors and cut out our rectangle. I'm going to stay on the black lines for the outer rectangle. What you do with the rest of your construction paper is up to you. You can make more dogs if you'd like. I'm just going to set mine off to the side. This is what we're going to work with here, our paper dog. Now, holding your paper rectangle, we are going to carefully cut the lines of the legs and the head, but we're going to stop at the body. We're going to do this on the other side as well. You can make this a dotted line instead of a straight line if you'd like. Making sure we stop at the body. So we've separated our legs and our tail and our legs and our head. Right now, we're going to curl the tail. So we're going to take the tail, bend it up at the black line, at the body, and we're going to curl our tail. I'm going to curl my tail up toward the body using my pencil. Curly tail. I'm going to bend my legs down right at the black line that I made. There's the back half of my dog. I have a tail and I have two legs. Now I'm going to bend my front legs down, separate them from my head, bend them down right at the lines. Now the head's a little tricky. The head is more, instead of folding or curling your head, you're actually going to kind of bend and fold it. And it might rip because construction paper is not that tough. But basically what we want is our head to come up and whoops. And we want to bend the neck and bend the face, but then also pinch it down. And it's okay if it's ripped. There we go. That looks like a dog head. I'm going to bend my legs down a little bit more because my dog is having trouble standing up. I'm going to make sure those creases are nice and folded. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim the legs. You're going to curve the paper dog's feet by cutting a rounded edge at the end of each leg. The outer edge of the dog's leg should be shorter than the inner side of the dog's legs. I'll show you. I'm going to take my dog's leg. I'm going to start at the corner and I'm going to curve it up. See how it's different than my other leg? I'm going to do this same thing to my other leg. I'm going to start at the outside. And I'm going to curve to the inside corner. So now I have rounded edges on the outside of my dog's legs. Same thing to the back, the rear legs. Starting outside, curve it in, and on the other, start on the inside and curve it out. Curved legs in the back, curved legs in the front. Now it's time to take our dog for a walk. Now let's take our dogs for a walk. Here's how it works. Our paper dog is going to walk by rocking back and forth on his curved feet. And as the dog rocks from one foot to another, gravity will pull the dog's feet down our incline. This white board is our incline. I have had to do a little adjustment to it. I'm using a piece of purple construction paper to help our dog walk on our incline. So we're going to put him at the top. We're going to give him a nudge, see if he'll start walking. And there he goes. If he stops, that's okay. What we can do is we can adjust the height of the incline up to make him walk, and there he goes. If he falls down, that means the incline is too high, so we'll have to lower it. If he won't walk, make sure his legs are straight. And if he's not rocking back and forth smoothly, trim the edges of each foot to make the foot rounder. And that's how you make a walking paper dog. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon at the library.